Everything is political. Yes, it's that time again, the holidays. Time to sit down with family and friends for that annual ritual of not talking about politics. But we could talk about the weather. Oh, that's climate change. We could talk about work. Oh, Jimmy lost his job doing Doge. We could talk about dinner, except we're all staring at the grocery bill and pretending that tariffs aren't real. I'm making light of it, but let's be honest. In 2025, you actually have to work really hard not to talk about politics. Someone has to be the adult in the room, though, to save us from ourselves. And by ourselves, I mean those MAGA family members who are still calling themselves Republican, people who didn't vote, but now they're shocked by what not voting delivered, or folks who swear they're not political while living entirely inside of political outcomes. At the very least, you'll leave knowing how many votes you need to go get to offset the foolishness that exists in every family. And that's worth something, right? Here's the thing. We conveniently forget while passing the mashed potatoes, and in my case, the cheese and macaroni, that almost everything we enjoy, including the people sitting at the table, exists because of politics. And usually not because of the politics of the folks sitting at the table because they voted for something else. The biggest moments in history that make everyday life better were all political. Women's rights, the right to vote, public education, workplace safety, civil rights, all political. And none of it happened by accident. It happened because people got brave enough to demand what the Constitution already promised. Just because we don't center politics in our daily lives doesn't mean it's not there. In our bodies, in our homes, our futures, women can work while pregnant because of politics. They can't be fired for being pregnant because of politics. Women have credit cards, bank accounts, mortgages in our own names because of politics. Children are required to go to school. Food has safety standards. Water is regulated. Air is protected. All political. And now we're facing even bigger conversations about decency, humanity, and respect, and whether we'll choose democracy over dictatorship. That's why all this renaming stuff, that foolishness, it matters. Dictator alarm. Ding, ding, ding. So when we hear, let's not talk about politics, what people usually mean is, please don't make me uncomfortable by asking me to explain why I support policies that hurt other people. But this isn't just about politics anymore. It's about right and wrong. There's no middle ground here. So try this at the table. If a policy denies people food, or treats children like collateral, or decides that some lives deserve care while others don't, is openly racist, built on lies, that's not just politics. It's a moral failure. Every right we take for granted today came from people who were told they were being too political. I don't want to ruin the holidays, but we have to stop pretending that cruelty is negotiable or bipartisan. It is not. Full stop. At some point, our values have to matter more than the comfort of the people we love who choose to stand behind one of the cruelest administrations of our lifetime. We are worthy. You are worthy. I am worthy because we are on the right side of history. And if our courage brings some people with us, that is fantastic. If not, start counting your offset voter registrations because we'll have work to do because everything is political.